Hello students, in last class we have studied about environment. In environment we have studied about air, tree and many other things we have studied. In this lesson let us learn tree and river. Have you seen the tree? Yes, tree will be in green color and river will be flowing from one place to another. One day a tree saw a river. What did one day tree see? A tree saw a river. The river was crying. Why? You can think, does river cry? Yes, it cries. Why? Let's see. The river was crying. The tree asked the river why it was crying. Who asked the river? The tree asked the river why it was crying. It wiped its tears and said, who wiped its tears? The river wiped its tears and said, my dear friend, I am going to die. See, my dear friend, I am going to die very soon. Look at me. There is no water left in me. See the river. The condition of the river is crying and telling to his friend tree, see my dear friend, I am not living anymore in this condition. I am going to die very soon. There is no water left in me. People dump in waste. Yes, people are dumping many waste inside the river. So, the waste is choking me. See, the problem that the river is facing is all the people are throwing waste into the river. That waste is choking the river. I cannot live any more in this condition. See, it's very bad, right? Then, and also river said, but friend, you look sad. Why? I am suffering from the people because they are putting all the waste into the river. So I am very sad. Why are you also sad? You are looking very sad. Who asked this? The river asked to tree. Then tree said, dear river, I am not fortunate either. What is fortunate? Fortunate means lucky. I am also not lucky. I am also in the same condition as you are. People cut me down without any mercy. Yes, people are cutting down the trees because for the sake of money and for their use, people are cutting the trees. So, what we will do? We cannot get the enough of oxygen. We will not get the fresh air because people are cutting the trees. So, besides, there is no water for me too. Yes, if we cut all the trees, we will not get air and also we will not get water. See the condition of the tree? Tree is dried. There is no water also. And the tree and the river discuss the matter. Tree and the river, they both are friends and they sat together. Then they discussed the matter and they decided to find a solution to the problem. What was the problem? The river's problem is people are putting all the waste into the river. Then people are cutting the trees. So they thought to find a solution to the problem. They wrote a letter to the Chief Minister of Karnataka. To whom they wrote a letter? They wrote a letter to the Chief Minister of Karnataka. The letter read like this. What did they write? Let's see what they have written. See, to the Honorable Chief Minister, Government of Karnataka. Dear Sir, we would like to draw your attention to the problem we are facing. Yes, they are writing that. Dear Sir, we would like to draw your attention to the problem we are facing. Both of us are drying for want of water. See, there is no water in river also and there is no water to trees also. So, people cut down the trees and they throw waste into the river. It is very bad, right? We should not cut the trees and we should not put all the waste into the river. We should maintain cleanliness and we have to save our environment. Then we wish to stay alive. Yes, everybody has the right to live, right? Isn't it? We humbly request you to save us. See, the river and the tree are writing a letter to Chief Minister of Karnataka and they are telling their problems. Say, we humbly request you to save us. Thank you. You are faithfully tree and river. In your school also, if you have any problem, you will write a letter to your headmasters, right? And also, if you have any problem in your locality, you will write a letter to your panchayat, right? In the same way, tree and river also wrote a letter to the Chief Minister of Karnataka. What happens? What happened after they wrote a letter to the Chief Minister? Let's see. After a couple of months they met. After they wrote a letter, after 2 months, the river looked fresh and happy. See, after a couple of months they met, the river looked so fresh. The tree was green. It's very nice to see the environment everywhere in the green. The fresh river, it's very happy to see, right? Yes. Then there were trees all over the place. There were many trees all over the place. Both of them thanked the government. Both of them thanked whom? Both of them thanked the government by writing yet another letter. So in this lesson, what did we understand? If we have any problem, we have to write a letter to that concerned people. So children, try to not put the waste into the river or not to throw waste anywhere. Keep a dustbin, throw all the waste into the dustbin and try not to cut the trees. Now just try to plant the trees so you will get better environment, you will get fresh air and your environment will be good. Yes children. Next, let us learn the meaning of difficult words. Fortunate. Fortunate means lucky. Then honorable. Honorable means respectful. Mercy. Mercy means kind feelings. Alive. Alive means living. Yes. Next, I'll ask few questions. Just answer it. Read and answer orally. Who was crying one day? The river was crying one day, isn't it? Who was crying one day? The river was crying one day. What do people dump in the river? People dump waste in the river. Who did the river and the tree write a letter to? They wrote a letter to the Chief Minister of Karnataka. Yes children, hope you all understood this lesson. There is a homework for you. Take out your page number 42. There is a letter and you have to fill the correct word inside the blank. In page number 42, there is a letter. Just fill in the blanks. Thank you.